In this video, I'm going to show you how to design 2 t-shirts in Photopea completely from scratch. Let's get into it. So, let's open up a new project, and first let me tell you this. For any t-shirt design, always use these sizes. The width is 4500 and the height 5400. The DPI 300 DPI. This is the standard size for t-shirts. And transparent background. Good. Create. So first things first, let's add a temporary background. So let's make a new layer, call it Temp Background, and let's give it a dark color. The reason for the temp background is whenever you are working on your design, if you want to check it in dark background, keep it on. If you want to check it without the dark background, just click the eye icon, remove it. That's simple. Next, let's make the design. So you've already seen the design that I want to create. I already have the pictures that I want to use here in my PC. Let's add them. So let's go to File, Open and Place. This is the brain picture. Adjust the size. Got it. And always rename your layers. Please don't forget that, so it is easier for you to work on them. Next, let's add the other picture, which is of the splatter. Open this one. And bear with me a little here because the background is black and the splatter is black also. Got it. Let me rename it splatter. And I want to move the splatter behind the brain. So just move the layer. Then double click on the splatter to change the color. I want to use this blue color. I already used it before, so it's already loaded in the layer style menu. Okay, here it is. Then next, let's add our text. Now for the text, it's going to be 2 lines. So my advice for you is each line, put it in its own layer so you can adjust them later separately. So here is what I mean by it. First, let me add the first text, which is born, of capital letters, born 2. Let me move it a little. Adjust the size. Good. Next, let's add the second line. And free transform to adjust the size. Got it. This is what I mean. See, born 2 is on its own layer, create is on its own layer. Now the word create, I want to change the color for it. So let's just change it for it. Double click it, go to the color. I already have my hex code for the color that I'm using, so it matches the splatter. So if you are using one color for more than one picture, it's always good to keep the hex code in your notes so you can add the same color whenever you want. Now let me just adjust the font. So the font I'm using for this is called Nocifer, I think that's how to pronounce it. So let me choose this one. Check out my notes, my fonts. Write it down. Here it is. Nocifer caps. I'll adjust the size of it later. And create. Here it is. Good. Now let's adjust the size again. So we are on Born to create Born 2. Okay, always remember to check which layer you are on, so you don't mess up something in your design. And when you are resizing something, don't forget to hold Shift if you need to, so it doesn't mess up the size of the thing that you're working on. Let's do the other one. Sorry, by mistake. Okay, and now I got it. Here is the design. Now to export it, remember, this kind of designs always export them as PNG. And as a precaution, also save a PSD version of it in case you want to change something in the design later on. So there you have it. This is the first design. Now let me show you the second design. Let's open a new project. Here are the same sizes. Create. So it's the same process again. Background, color, text, 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 language. And here is the design that I wanted for the coffee. So here is it without the temp background. Here it is with the temp background. So this shows you that you can adjust the colors if you want to put it on light colored shirts or dark colored shirts. And same thing, you just export as PNG or PSD as you like. By the way, if you want to take your Photopea skills further, I put together a free guide. It's packed with tips, shortcuts, and highly recommended sites, and most of them are completely free. I also included direct links to every site in the guide so you can check them out easily. Just click the link in the description to grab the free guide. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.